Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're jumping into a really crucial financial idea. Our sources call it the middle class trap. Basically, debt, not wealth.
Right. Or you might hear it as why the middle class stays broke. It's a big one.
It really is.
Yeah.
And the sources point out something striking right away.
Which is?
It's not that the middle class is necessarily, poor.
No, not poor in the traditional sense.
But they're trapped financially.
Exactly. And it's something, as the material notes, that maybe isn't talked about enough.
Right. So that's really our mission here in this deep dive, isn't it?
Yeah, to unpack the mechanics. How does this actually work?
Okay.
Because the core problem highlighted is that many people, they earn enough to survive. Comfortably, even.
Enough to get by, maybe even a bit more.
Precisely. But here's the kicker. It's often not enough to truly escape.
Escape the cycle.
Yeah, the cycle of working just to spend, working just to maintain. It's a subtle kind of entrapment.
And it operates so openly, that's what's insidious.
How so?
Well, the sources describe this pattern where, you get a raise,
Good, yeah.
and almost immediately that money goes into a bigger house payment or a new car lease.
Or maybe just higher credit card bills start stacking up.
Exactly. It feels like progress. You're earning more, you're spending more. Looks like success.
But it might just be digging a deeper hole, financially speaking.
Like a treadmill, right?
Oh, well.
The income goes up, but so does the spending, maybe even faster.
You're running faster, but not actually getting anywhere closer to, say, financial freedom.
So why? Why does this happen so often?
Well, this leads to a really critical point in the sources.
Okay.
This powerful idea that culturally we're often taught to look rich
Okay. Look, Rick.
rather than actually be rich.
That's a huge distinction.
It is. And it's not about blaming people, it's about recognizing a kind of societal script.
Where the outward signs matter most.
Yeah, the fancy car, the big house. These things are often prioritized, maybe subconsciously, over building actual assets.
Like investments or savings.
Exactly. Things that don't necessarily show on the outside, but build real wealth.
So the result is?
What?
Lots of nice stuff, but
Often, yeah. No substantial assets underneath it all. Just debt.
it's a lifestyle trap.
Cleverly disguised as success. That's a great way to put it.
And the really frustrating part, I think, for you listening,
Yeah.
is that emotional twist. People caught in this, they genuinely think they're doing everything right.
You're following the rules, working hard.
Getting the promotions, buying the things society signals as markers of achievement.
Right. Diligent, responsible, ticking all the boxes.
Yet the irony, as our sources suggest, is that the system itself might be set up to keep them,
Working forever.
Yeah, constantly chasing the next paycheck to cover the last upgrade.
So if this sounds familiar, if this resonates.
The big question becomes, how do you break free? How do you actually flip this slate?
Okay, so that's what we need to dig into now.
Yeah, for the rest of this deep dive, let's explore those dynamics, but more importantly,
The strategies. What the sources suggest for getting out of the trap.
exactly, tangible ways to break free.
All right, let's do it.
So we've spent some time mapping out this middle class trap,
In this lifestyle trap dynamic.
how it really pushes towards accumulating debt instead of, real wealth.
And reinforcing that idea of looking rich, but maybe not being rich.
It's a really pervasive pattern. So the crucial next step is, what do we do about it?
Right. How do you actively dismantle this in your own life? That's the key.
Because it's easy to feel stuck.
Absolutely. And our deep dive shows the mechanics of why people get stuck, even with the best intentions. Financial freedom feels just out of reach.
But the sources don't just leave us there, right? They offer solutions.
Thankfully, yes.
Yeah.
They offer some very clear, actionable steps. It's not just problem diagnosis.
Okay, good. So what's the foundation?
It really boils down to a fundamental shift, a shift in how you approach money itself.
Going beyond just earning it.
Way beyond just earning. It's about understanding it, managing it effectively.
So financial literacy, is that what we're talking about?
That's a huge piece of it, definitely. The need to break the cycle by gaining genuine financial literacy.
And you mean more than just knowing what an interest rate is, I assume.
Oh, much more. It's a deeper understanding of how money can actually work for you.
Instead of you always working for it.
Exactly. Shifting from being primarily a consumer.
To becoming an investor.
Precisely. That's the core mindset shift. Making your money generate more money instead of just covering expenses.
Okay, so that's the mindset. What's the key action?
The single most emphasized action point, really, is making a conscious choice
A choice about.
to invest before you upgrade your lifestyle.
Invest before the upgrade. Simple, but probably hard to do in practice.
It can be. It goes against the grain, but it's profoundly powerful.
So instead of that raise immediately going to a fancier car payment.
Right, or a bigger mortgage. You consciously direct a portion of that increase, maybe even all of it initially, into investments.
Like what kind of investment?
Could be your retirement fund, like a 401k or IRA. Could be a diversified stock portfolio, index funds maybe.
Or even paying down debt. Does that count?
Absolutely. Strategically paying down high-interest debt is a form of investment in your future financial health. It frees up cash flow.
It's about building that solid foundation first.
Yes. Delaying some gratification now for much greater long-term gain and security.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Build the assets before inflating the lifestyle.
Learn how money works, or the flip side is you'll likely be controlled by it. That's the stark reality presented.
So wrapping this up, maybe a final thought for everyone listening. If success, as we've discussed, has often been defined by getting things that frequently lead to more debt,
Right, the traditional symbols.
how might you start to redefine what rich truly means for you, personally?
Moving beyond just looking rich.
Yeah, to actually building rich.
Yeah.
Building those enduring assets, getting real financial freedom.
Escaping that trap of working forever just to pay the bills.
So the question becomes, what would that redefinition look like for you? And maybe what's just one small step you could take, starting today?
To begin building that kind of wealth. Not just the appearance of it, but the substance.
Something to really think about.